My fault, y'all. My fault. My fault. I zoned out, y'all. My fault. I went back to IS 390. My fault. I went back to IS 390. I ain't gonna front. Shout out to Peaches from Franklin Avenue. I just went back to IS 390. I ain't gonna front. On a merry-go and on the East Coast, on the other side of town, it never rains. Yeah, let me tell you something. When I broke up with this girl named Keisha, this girl named Peaches, I used to sing that motherfucking song. I went up to the store on Utica and Eastern Parkway and bought that record. And I put my speaker in my window. And I used to just blast that song, y'all. On a merry-go, on a weekend, and on the other side of town, it never rains. I want to see you right there. Y'all don't know nothing about. There's nothing else I'd rather do. Y'all don't know nothing about that music right there, man. Y'all don't know nothing about that music right there. I'm telling y'all something. Hey, Keisha, they don't know nothing about no damn Tony. If y'all can hear me crystal clear, put them dice cubes up. If y'all can hear me crystal clear, put them. Why you don't like that song, East New York? I'm about to give you 10 seconds. Why you don't like old Ralph Tresvant? No, not Ralph Tresvant. That's Tony on the merry-go and on the East Coast. Yo, City Bama, man, we ain't gonna get into that negative vibe because she's starting out the night with 10 seconds, and it's a new day. It's a new day. We ain't gonna get to this. It's a new day. It's a new day. It's after 12 o'clock. Thank you, East New York. Thank you, Annette. Oh, well, they'll make a nigga lose the rest of his hair. Let me shout out everybody that's in here. East New York was the first one. Annette was the second one in the building. My guy, City Bama's in the building. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Miss Tanja, you the only one in here. And I would be honored, Tanja, all jokes aside. I don't know if you're on Instagram. If you are on Instagram, I would appreciate it if you come to my page, The Big Dice Chronicles, and follow me, because I would love to put you in our group chat. Because y'all know it. We started the group chat today. FTC Vice, salute. NG, baby! Salute. Yo, peoples, I spoke about you earlier, too. All jokes aside, if you're watching my live earlier, I spoke about you earlier, beloved. You know what? I'm telling you, I said that. So if you're on the gram, you make sure you hit me up. You make sure you hit me up, because I told everybody in here, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to front. I'm going to come behind. Let me just make sure I didn't leave nobody out. Make sure. All right, I got everybody. I told everybody a story about you earlier, peoples. I said the nigga people stalked me for about a year and a half. Peoples will, let me tell you something. He has a network in his mind. Well, you know, he probably shaking and baking out in the street, so he having leisurable time. That nigga will rock 5 to 6 shows and make sure if any of his enemies is in that show, he is gonna come and harass them. He's a master of this troll game. But see, they're different type of trolls. Different type of trolls. He'll always say, yo, I'm just fucking with y'all. I'm out of here. And one day, after we lost El Compa, I told y'all this. Miss Tanja, please start that, because I got something I'm planning for us, and I would love for you to be a part of it. All jokes aside. Word up. Word up. The significance of the song is it don't rain in Southern California. Don't y'all know it be so dry and desolate back in the day? Because it's by the desert. Southern California is by Arizona. Maybe go and on the East Coast, on the up. She said wherever we may go, maybe East Coast, but on the other side of town, it never rains. That's all he's saying. That's all. Maybe we go and maybe the East Coast, but on the other side of town, and it never rains. You know what I'm saying? That's all he was talking about. Well, shout out to Peoples, because I told y'all right after we lost Compa. I can't remember where I was at. But it was people in the chat that was coming at me hard. And the nigga people was like, nah, hold up. And I'm watching the chat, but I'm not typing in the chat. That's why I fuck with him, y'all. I'm not in the chat typing. He's like, nah, hold up. He said, I just be trolling dice. He said, nah, he official. Nah, I just be trolling. He said, I'm out, y'all. Peace. And then when I seen people in Wax AP chat, shout out to the Nile River, I had to acknowledge that. I say, yo, people's all jokes aside, I appreciate what you did the other night. Because at that particular time, I wasn't in a good mind space. And he was like, nah, Dice, I fuck with you. I just be trolling you, bro. He said, it's just YouTube. That's the first person that really hit me with like, yo, boy, this is just YouTube, bro. We on YouTube bullshit. It ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? But when he said it, it wasn't no like, you know how you can hear, like, you ain't got to be in front of a person. Like, it's just like, it wasn't no malicious spirit behind it. So I've been fucking with him ever since. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fucking with him. That's a fact. As a matter of fact, DGR called your name earlier too. Yo, Brooklyn boy, the lone wolf. Salute, beloved Brooklyn. Peoples, he said your name earlier. He said your name. DGR said your name earlier. Shout out to DGR. I'm not getting into none of that bullshit that's going on. I'm just saying, Peoples, he said that he thinks somebody blocked you out of his chat. He said because he bigged you up earlier because I was listening to what was going on YouTube. I'm going to talk about a few things, but I'm not into what I'm saying is he bigged you up, Peoples. So if somebody blocked you out of his chat, it wasn't him. And he was saying that he going to get that shit right. So I just wanted to let that be known. Yo, Chief, I see you in the building. Salute. And you know what? Shout out to fucking Melly Mel, y'all. That's a fact. I'm going to say this straight up and down. I don't know. People might not believe what I'm saying, but I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Yo, shout out to Melly Mel, man. And the reason why I'm going to shout Melly Mel out is when I first came to YouTube, I met Melly Mel through 050. We all was cool. We all was friends. Hey, Holly, how you doing? A little misunderstanding happened. And shout out to China Brim because China called me in the background and screamed on me. Yeah, he called me and screamed on me. Like, that's what friends do. When you wrong, you know, if you really cool, yo, what the fuck is you doing, boy? Or what you doing, bitch? You know how y'all talk, ladies. Make a long story short, the nigga China hit me. And he was like, yo, Dice, when it come to Melly Mel, he said, for me, boy, because you know how China talk. He said, yo, for me, boy, yo, leave that shit alone. She family. She 050. We all family. And I listened to it. You know why? Not because I was scared of China. Nah. I'm not scared of nobody. But I respect him. I do respect him. So when all that shit, that other shit, that shit when China, you know, did his vent and then Melly Mel got pulled in it because supposedly whatever she was saying allegedly, if she listening to this live right now, China Brim. Till I said thank you, Keith. China Brim always spoke up. For real, he always spoke up for DGR and Melly Mel. He always spoke up for DGR and Melly Mel. I don't know what happened in no background. I'm going to be real. I don't know what happened in no background. Nah, I don't know nothing about no background. But you know why I got to say it wasn't nothing too crazy? Because if China was going to say something about anything or anyone, he's not scared to speak his mind. And out of all the people, he'd have told me how he felt about anybody, whether it was good or bad. So when it came to them two people, if DGR is watching this or if Melly Mel is watching this, when that dynamic of 050 fell apart, it fucked with me. City Bam, I don't know if I shouted you out, beloved. City Bam is in the group chat too. FTC is in the group chat. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for some of the people, you know, people got their own conglomerates. They got their own conglomerates. But I think it's time for us to start our own. And people that want to be around us, especially in our group chat, knowing certain things that intricately might be going through in our lives, because we got a great support system, we're going to have to know who you are. We're going to really have to know who you are, because actions speak louder than words. Cynical One, I see you. I see you, sis. Holly and Cynical One is in here tonight. Holly, shout out. Put my homegirl link down there. Queensbridge Chronicles. Big Pre. Cynical One, you know, salute. Drop DS1. Everybody drop, you know, DS1 Ross, that's the family. That's the bro. That's my favorite YouTube content creator. But like I said, I started a group chat today. It's about maybe 9 or 10 of us. You know what I'm saying? So far. But it's certain people, just hit me up on Instagram and I'll talk to you personally about whether y'all can get in our personal chat, because there's still some great people here. There's some great people here. So, but I want to talk about something pertaining to Titi the Oracle. That's a fact. And I'm lighting up tonight. I want to say something pertaining to Titi the Oracle. I don't know if when y'all first saw Titi over here, if y'all really understand what type of person that is. Titi is a good fucking person. Titi has spoke to me in the background a couple of times. But when she spoke to me in the background, she wasn't them people that was trying to talk about nobody. She was trying to get to a resolution, a way of peace. I'm talking to her. Damn. I'm talking to her. And she's talking to me, and the purity in her heart is making tears come out my eyes. That's why when I'm around y'all, I burst into tears sometimes, because I know good energy. You can't fake energy. I'm just going to fast forward. Titi has been on the phone with me, giving me so much great advice. And she only been on the phone with me on the gram maybe 2 times, maybe twice. No, we don't be sitting on the phone. Nah. Before they run with that, no. But you know why I know she good people? Know why I know she a great person? Because she brought something to my attention that I had to really say, you know what, she right. And y'all see what I went through that Monday when I had the conversation about Gump of Dread. And then I was worried a little bit too, y'all, because I was going in the hospital. And you know, your mommy's playing tricks on you. So, you know, I was a little overwhelmed with some shit. And Titi told me, Dice, you got something coming. That's why you're going through what you're going through. I never forget it. But she prayed with me. She prayed with me, all jokes aside. And that's one of the people up here I got to really, really say, I fuck with her. Word. Because me seeing her upset today, I don't know, people think that's a joke, but nah, that woman wasn't playing. And shout out to Sexy Red Rose Gold Records. I'm just joking. But shout out to him, all jokes aside, shout out to Rose Gold, because no matter whatever people doing with the trolling and shit like that, he was one of the people in the chat alongside myself that was asking her to calm down and just end the live. There was some people that were in that chat today, the ones that was telling her, just breathe for a minute, like Diamond Shooter. The people that were really saying, yo, calm down for a minute, just get off this live. I can tell you exactly how she feeling, what she's going through, because I've told y'all exactly how she feeling, what I'm going through. You know why? Because I went through the same thing. You know, some of us really believe that some people just deserve another chance. Some of us just don't understand that a spade is a spade, man. Some of us don't understand that a snake, just because they don't bite you the first 2 days, don't mean they won't bite you the next week. A snake is always going to be a snake, y'all. A snake don't know nothing about love. When I saw certain people in her chat, just like I told Ghostface Keisha, shout out to Ghostface Keisha, y'all. When I saw certain people in their chats, I do not like to say, how you doing, Titi? Shout out to Titi, because let me explain to you why. I got 2 male prostitutes on YouTube that's stalking me. Number one, this big nose, Bobby Hampton, nasty face, looking like he just been kicked out of a rehab, fake Black Panther / Muslim nigga that's always fishing, is a clown. I heard him say today on somebody's platform he wished that his live was up because he was going to cook me in DGR. Let me explain something to you, OG Bobby Hampton, stupid clown, doodoo face, nasty, big nose, dope fiend, heroin addict, looking like you just got out of rehab and looking like you half boy, half amazing creature, something from Lovecraft country ass nigga. We are not the same. We are not the same. Hey, Danny, I see you, girl. We are not the same. So this is the only input I'm going to give you. And this next individual, R. Henny, my dude, let me explain something to you people that I have blocked out the chat. I spot a troll from a second away. So do you know something? Everybody that's creating confusion on YouTube, everybody that's arguing on YouTube, everybody that has people like Titi upset on YouTube, they've been blocked for 40 years. Yo, let me tell you something. The stories they talking about the Sean P's or whatever. Yes, the dude is a male stalker. This dude used to call me on Instagram repeatedly. I don't know you, bruh. I don't know you, bruh. This dude is calling me like I know him. He calling me like FTC calling me in the middle of the night. Yo, Dice, what up? You up? Something going like I'm going to pick the phone up for my bro. He calling me like he dog soldier. He calling me like he vibes. He calling me like he trouble. He calling me like my family members that I pick the phone up the minute I see the indication that they calling me at certain times. Because if your family is calling you at certain times, you better pick that fucking phone up. You never know what's on that person's mind. Some people calling you in the middle of the night and you saying to yourself, you tired, or you just gonna get up and call them back in the morning. You would never know if that person got a gun in their hand and they at the moment where they just want to just end their life, but they called you. They might have a gun in their hand because they might want to go do something to somebody else, but they called you before they did it. They reached out to get in touch with you before they did it. And because you didn't pick that phone up, it pushed them over an edge. So when it comes to one of my homegirls, one of my sisters, excuse me, when it comes to one of my bros, if I hear that phone, I'm going to get up. If I'm asleep, sometimes I'm knocked out, y'all. But I don't ignore no phone calls like that. Because if I'm calling somebody, if I call one of y'all that I fuck with, if I hit one of y'all in Team Guardian, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, and we were all raised when we didn't call people homes after 10 o'clock at night. And we didn't call people homes before 10 o'clock in the morning. Because when you called between certain hours when we was younger, it was automatically an indication that something was wrong. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? But Titi, and I'm saying this to every fucking body that's coming at Titi, every wicked energy that's coming towards her. Yo, I'll fight for her, y'all. Yeah, I'll fight for Titi. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. I will work you niggas over Titi. I'm not gonna front. You know why? Because she Team Guardian. Even though she got her own spaceship and everything like that, that's one of them entities that I would love to come over here. And I sent her an invite. I want certain people to come over here and get this love we got for each other. You know what I'm saying? I want certain people to come over here and get this therapeutic love, genuine, authentic love that we got for each other. Because it helped me through so much shit. I just don't be talking. Y'all know sometimes I'm a gangster. Some shit I'm just learning to deal with. But y'all know who y'all are to me. I don't give a fuck about this YouTube shit. I'm talking about the people that know who y'all are to me. And I watched her today, and it broke me. When it happened, I hit the chat. Yo, please come over here, y'all. We gotta pray. Something is going on. And I knew what it was, man. I knew what it was. See, Titi said some shit. So if she's listening, I want you to hear something from me. See, Titi don't fuck with nobody. But she started fucking with everybody. Did that go over y'all head? Okay, I'm gonna say it one more time. Titi, her heart is so beautiful and pure. She doesn't bother anybody pertaining to, she don't bother nobody. She don't fuck with nobody. But then again, that beautiful heart that she got is so pure. She try to love everybody. It's a gift and a curse. Let me explain something to you. If you are official, male or female, it ain't no rewards for being official. You understand what I'm saying to you, Cynical? You understand what I'm saying to you? She don't fuck with nobody. That girl cooking, having a good time, giving away free raffles and her shit. Let me tell you something. You know why I know I got to be connected to her? Because it be so many people in her chats, and she done had 2 raffles, 2 giveaways, and I won both times. So fuck what I won. Fuck that. I look at it spiritually. Like God is, yo, why did Dice get, why did she write everybody's name, picked up, shovel it up? Why Dice got twice? So anyway, she don't bother nobody. And her spirit is, let me tell you who she reminds me of while I talk about her. Let me tell you who Titi remind me of. Let me tell you who she remind me of. Let me show y'all who I see when I see Titi, y'all. Is y'all ready for this work? It's late night with us, y'all. Listen to this music. Let's go. Yo, Sean Price, I heard you streaming my live. I'm about to clap your channel. Sean Piss, if you are streaming my live, any of my audio or what I'm playing over here, I'm letting you know I am going to strike your channel. So end the live and get it out of here. That's just a fair warning. Back to what I was doing, y'all. Let's go. Hold up. Yo, Coolio. Let me ask you a question. You see I'm a homegirl like this. Who are you? Yo, Drip, salute. I see you, beloved. Yo, Coolio. I see you in the chat a couple of times. You came to check us, right? But I also see you in a lot of other channels with a bunch of disrespect. So I'm going to ask you something. Are you a troll? Or are you a person that is confused about who you are in life? Matter of fact, let me ask you a question, Coolio. How old are you? That's going to let me know everything I need to know. But again, because the way we was grown, we was like, I want to know, are you a troll? Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and get you out of here. Respectfully. I'm going to put you in timeout to tomorrow. I'm going to give you a 24-hour slab. Respectfully, I'm going to give you a 24-hour slab. See, this ain't no motherfucking juke joint energy over here. This ain't no juke joint energy when motherfucking drunks and trolls and clowns can just stagger in and order a motherfucking dollar shot and get some boiled peanuts. Now, this ain't no bar type action over here. We got some grilled love over here. So if you're not sure about who you are as an individual, this ain't the place for you, beloved. All facts. Let's get back to what I was doing, y'all. Pardon me. Nah, we ain't gonna be fucking with TT. Nah, when I see TT, I see Jill Scott, I see Erica Badu, I see Lauryn Hill, I see India Arie, I see Angie Stone. Yeah, that's the vibes. That's the energy I get when I see her. That's a fact. I don't see nothing. Yo, let me tell you something. Like I said, she spoke to me about some things that was going on in her life. Number one, she lost her mother and her father. This is a bad month for me too, y'all. So for all y'all that was trying to play about her, just you let me explain something to you. Do y'all know when God touch your spirit, it takes 7 seconds for God to touch your spirit and make a motherfucking piece of water come out your eye? Do you know how powerful that is? It takes 7 seconds for God to touch your heart. Ain't nothing wrong with no tears coming out your eyes. Let me tell you something. Do you understand what type of people we around, y'all? We around people that's saying people are crying. People are expressing what's going on in their life. People are hurting. They're human beings. We're around people that have become so incompassionate for themselves and everybody around them. Now you don't, let me explain something to you. Yo, hold on. First of all, they didn't let us men cry without being ridiculed or disrespected. They didn't let us do that. Remember back in the days, we had to be tough. Remember the only time we was allowed to cry, let me ask y'all something. If you're really from where I'm from, and I mean the era I'm from, when was the only time it was okay for a gangster to cry? Let me see if y'all gonna answer that question correctly. Even though I know y'all gonna get it right. When was the only time when it was all right for a man, for a gangster to cry? Seriously. The only time that it was all right for us to cry is at a funeral. The only time it was all right for men to cry is when we buried one of our mans. Remember, we got to drop a tear and pour liquor out for them. Remember, we got to cry like that. Remember that? This for such and such. See, we supported each other as men. We didn't make a joke about them tears because we know them tears came from true eternal love and pain because our loved ones are no longer there. Check this out. That's where they fucked us up as men. So if something overwhelms me, y'all, you can laugh at this, you can make content. If something overwhelms me like joy, support, pain, I'm letting it out. See, that's why women live longer than us as men, because we repress too much shit. Women, they let everything out. That's why they outlive us. Now back to what I was saying. Titi ain't bothering nobody. But because her heart is so beautiful, she fucking with everybody that she should not been around. Facts. Facts. But we got you, TT. That's a fact. We got you. Not just us. It's a bunch of other great people on YouTube that probably don't even type because they're afraid to get pulled up in certain things. There's people, like I got people that watch YouTube and they said they don't type in chats because they don't want none of you niggas to say hello, whether you good or bad. That's the type of niggas I know. Maybe I'm fucked up, but I'm fucked up, you know? But I got more heart and compassion in my soul, in my pinky finger than a lot of people on YouTube got in their whole body. People don't know nothing about compassion. They don't know nothing about mercy. My grandmother always told me, you better learn how to give mercy to people. You always want to do something to somebody. You're going to have, Grandma, ain't nobody going to be disrespecting me in the streets. We do this, XYZ, we allow this person to do this. We're going to be looked upon as suckers. And then my grandmother told me some real shit. She said, baby, one day you are going to be a father. He said, I may not be able to see it. My grandmother left here January the 5th, 1997. Check how God worked. I got my son January 28th, 1998. So it's like God gave her spirit right back to me. Now pay attention to what I said. She said, you're going to have to learn to give people mercy. And I asked her why. And she said, because one day you're going to hope that someone gives one of your children mercy. I said, Grandma, my children ain't going to never go through what I'm going through. And she said, that's what we all say. She said, but the sins of the parents She said the sins of the parents fall upon our children and their children and their children. And she said, hopefully it'll be one generation that'll purify themselves to a part of peace, where the sins that fall on their children won't be as hard as the sins that's falling on me and everybody in this motherfucking chat right now. The shit we going through now, the way we stressed out over shit with our children, the way we might be stressed out over shit in our relationships, family, siblings, spouses, the shit we may be going through at work, our parents went through that shit. All that energy that they repressed inside, all that pain and that hurt, that shit was passed down to us genetically by our DNA. That's why a lot of people on here is blocked. You know why? Because I really come from the slum of the slum. And I've seen people with wicked addictions: heroin, cocaine, alcohol, crack. So I ain't got no time to be playing with people, because this is the children of them. See, a lot of these people behind these avatars is the product of the crack epidemic. A lot of these people are children from the crack epidemic that are spoiled and feel entitled. People keep saying dirty sector. That's not the dirty sector. That's the trolls of the dirty sector. Those are the people that were kicked out of the live spots on YouTube, and they came together just like nerds do. But when it comes to Titi, just leave her alone. She all right. She ain't bothering nobody. Like, why? Yo, it's like, yo, you know what? When I was young, I was so motherfucking mean. I used to try to catch butterflies to kill them, to pull their wings off, to split them in half. We used to have pit bulls on Utica and Park Place, right down the block. Rest in peace to Mr. Duke, abandoned building right next to him. It was so much darkness on me. I was walking around with my friends, and we used to catch strays. Do y'all know what strays is? Let me tell you what strays is. Strays is when we would go catch cats, stray cats off the street, or we would go get stray dogs off the street. And then we would bring these animals to a building that we had with a bunch of pit bulls, and we would throw these animals in the middle of the floor for these pit bulls to murder them. We were so fucked up and hurting so much as kids. We had pit bulls, and we knocked all the stairs out of the second to the third floor. So when you come upstairs to the second to the third floor, we took our time and knocked all the stairs down. It was a defense mechanism because people was trying to take our dogs. So we used to have to put our dogs in our arms, kids, and walk up the rail looking straight down. If we fall, something gonna happen. It might not be death, but something's gonna be broke. And we would put our dogs up there, and we would have friend parties, posse parties, because we was crews back in the days. It wasn't no gangs. We called ourselves PPC, the Park Place Crew. And then we changed it to KFB, Crazy Fucking Bitches. And it was connected to G5G. My nigga DJ Twan, if y'all following him on Instagram, from Albany Projects, his crew was KFB, the G5G. Rest in peace to my nigga Lance Hoodie from Albany Projects. That was the connection, because my nigga Lance was from Albany Projects, but my homegirl, Lorraine, which is Lance's baby mother, lived on Park Place, and that was my man Anthony Haskins Shaw, cousin. So this is how we all connected. Me, I think about certain stuff, man. And it's like God just shows me certain stuff, because when I seen the sister break down like that today, I said, oh shit. That shit wasn't funny to me, because you know what? When I heard the rage in her voice, I said, yo, y'all better leave people alone, y'all. See, some of us got people that are not with us no more physically. Some of us got parents and friends, old school teachers that passed away, that loved us, that are angels, that are in an army, that are protecting us, man. Titi and Lola Montana. Yo, they real serious with them cards. Whenever y'all see Lola Montana, shout out to my man Black to the P. That's his wife. Whenever y'all see Lola Montana in here, that girl Lola Montana, I didn't even know Lola was an acronym, like LOL, laugh out loud is an acronym. Her name Lola, that girl Lola stands for loyalty over love always. Yo, City Bammer, you know, listen to me, bro. You see what he said? He said, yo, I used to steal pit bulls, get $1 worth of ham and feed them and start petting them. Did y'all remember me talking about my pits and how we used to steal dogs? I go to the meat market, get $1.50, $2 a chicken backs. Put it in the refrigerator. Come past that dog. That dog come to the fence growling. Throw that chicken back over there. Come back the day after that with another chicken back. Then the third day, you boil a chicken back. You broil a chicken back, put a little salt and pepper on it. And you go right back to that dog. And then you don't go back for 2 days. Am I talking? Am I talking, City Bama? Is that dog thief etiquette right there? Is that dog thief etiquette? That's why I tell people, I never let nobody feed my dog. Don't you never let nobody feed your dog unless it's your spouse or your children. Ladies, if you have a dog and you meet a man and you have that dog around that man, never let that man feed that dog. When you don't go back for them 2 days, when you don't come back for them, Egypt, shut up. When you don't come back, she hit somebody. Egypt, would you shut up? It's the trees. It's called wind. It's called wind. When that dog don't see you for that 3rd and 4th day, excuse me, on that 4th and 5th day, when you come on that 6th day, the minute that dog makes contact with you, you don't even have to give him the chicken. You can have it, but you don't have to give it to him at first. You put that piece of chicken on the floor and you climb over that fence. The dog is going to be acting a little scared at first because it's really unsure about what you're coming to do. But when that dog duck his head and start wagging his tail and you pull a treat out his motherfucking pocket, all you got to do is pick that dog up and throw it over the fence because that dog is going to go right to that motherfucking piece of chicken on the floor or whatever. Some people use hot dogs. And that dog is going to stand there until you come over and put your leash on that dog. These are facts. These are facts. But let me speak to these trolls. This is why I don't type in people chats. East New York, you was there. Titi do a live tonight. I'm going in there to support the sis. Chick starts stalking me in the chat. Chick just starts stalking me in the chat. Chick just starts stalking me in the chat. This Virgo, whatever her name is, with this big ass nose that's married to this Korean dude. Excuse me. I thought he was Chinese, but she made sure she wanted to say Korean. Okay, boom. I'm in there trying to support Titi. See how the devil work? She got a wrench. She running her mouth to me. Yo, listen to me. I can't make this shit up, y'all. FTC, am I lying? Yo, listen to me. Am I lying, y'all? East New York, am I lying? Please. Yo, you know what I love about y'all? All jokes aside. Y'all gonna check me if I'm wrong. Keish, Angie, Annette, East, you know, I know y'all gonna check me if I'm wrong. I know that. I'm in there trying to see what's going on with Titi. Titi said, I don't know what y'all got going on in the chat. I said, oh, man. Because that's why I don't type, y'all. This is why I don't type. Yo, y'all think, this is, shout out to Ghostface. I don't know if she watching this shit. This is why I don't type in chats. Okay, boom. Earlier, when she was upset, I'm starting to think men on this YouTube are homosexuals. No disrespect to no homosexual. A lot of you niggas is homosexuals. I'm in a chat typing TT, calm down, breathe in this live. Yo, TT, please calm down, breathe in this live. We got this big nose, Fred Hampton ass nigga that like fishing. He in the chat. Yo, Dice, you know you's a sucker. I reply, I understand that you are blocked. My last response. Instead of them being there to support Titi, the nigga in the chat, man, I wish I can go live. Y'all wanted to smoke you. Then you go over to this clown chat. Yo, that's word to God. I wish I can go live. I wanted to smoke you. Then you got this dick sucking ass nigga, Sexy Gold Records up there talking about, well, you know, I need the watch hours. This nigga sounding like a fucking gay ass Ralph Cramden. I told you, Sexy Gold Records. I don't trust no nigga with no gold dreads. You up there talking about, well, I need the watch hours. So you saying that you are going to allow someone to come on your show and just troll and say my motherfucking name because you need watch hours? But they say I'm crazy. They say I'm the one that's full of shit. Listen to what I'm saying. They said I'm crazy. And now this dude, R. Henny, since you are stalking me too, I don't trust you by the tone of your voice. I'm going to say it like that. I don't trust a man without a baritone voice. If you ain't talking like Garvin Levy, rocking you, you know, something with a sense of command that someone is supposed to be respected at all times, we are not the same. You are in TT's chat writing paragraphs to me saying, why did you block me? I did nothing but respect you. Oh, Lord, Dice, hold up. If you're really a real guy, if you're really a real man, you'll rethink what you did. Yo, Annette, listen to me. Yo, Keisha, listen to me. A grown man is in the chat. No, not paying attention to TT no more. A grown man is in the chat going, Dice, would you please talk to me? Unblock me. I respond to him. Since they want this work, I got to give it to them. Late night action. You know. We ain't at the juke joint. We at the adult lounge right now. Maybe some Alizé drinkers. There might be some Incredible Hulk drinkers. It might be some Patron drinkers in here. It might be some Ciroc that still fuck with Ciroc drinkers in here. It might be some Casamigo drinkers in here. Of course, there's some Hennessy drinkers in here. This is grown shit. Yo, Tanja, I can't make this shit up. Yo, Carnage, salute. Yo, Tanya. Listen to me. I can't. So I want y'all to tell me if I'm wrong. Yo, Super, what up, nigga? Yo, Super. Do me a favor, Super. All jokes aside, I got to holler at you about something. I didn't see the chat, but I saw the chat. When it comes to Lady K, Super, that's my baby. Like, I will really blow somebody's head off over her. I'm not saying I will blow your head off, Super. Listen to what I'm saying before you start typing and go crazy. Yo, Keisha, Super is my adopted brother with Down syndrome in a good way. All jokes aside, me and him argue. He get on my nerves. Y'all can type this up or chat this up or cut this up as content because you know how you weird ass niggas is on YouTube. When Super wasn't over here, yo, FTC, how many times I used to be really like stalking this nigga during the live? You bitch ass nigga, come back, motherfucker. And he never came back. So that ain't Super. Even though he gets on my nerves, Keisha, he genuinely fuck with me. He just crazy. And you aren't the only person. Super, I don't know what he's been through pertaining to a female in Brooklyn. Listen to me, Keish. This is all real, I'm telling y'all. I don't know what my nigga been through pertaining to somebody or someone or whatever chick in Brooklyn. I ain't gonna front. I've been through some shit with women in Brooklyn. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to a woman from Brooklyn, all jokes aside, he don't mean no harm, y'all. Yo, East New York, he don't mean no harm. He don't. I had to learn this, and I learned this after he left. That's just Super's personality. He's not stupid. He's very intelligent. He's articulate, but he's evolving from a troll. You know what I'm saying? So we adopted him. Like, all jokes aside. Word. You see, he don't mean no harm. Okay, back to what I was saying. So many things I went through on YouTube, I'm glad I went through on YouTube. Like I said, because now I've been conditioned. Like I told y'all, I'm in a chat. And if I'm wrong, I want everybody in here. If I'm wrong, I want everybody in here to say, Dice, you wrong. But if you feel as though I'm right, I want everybody to put the dice cubes in the chat. Now, check this. This goes to R. Henny. He said that I put something on his name. No, I was in the cut watching a show where someone called him out of his name and said that he was allegedly, because there were allegations of him allegedly assaulting a young baby. Did I pay attention to that when I first saw it? Yes, I did immediately. Death to all pedophiles. But then again, did I feed into it? No, I didn't, because it's a bunch of outlandish things that people will say on YouTube about people just for shock values. Did I believe it? Say the truth? No, I didn't. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. Did I? When I say, yo, they just hating on the boy. You know what I'm saying? Because he used to be in here. And then, unbeknownst to me, all the times that he came on here, he never hit the link. But guess who popped up on the link at this show? Mr. R. Henny. And the first words that came out of his mouth, I quote, yeah, they arrested me for that, but I was found innocent. So if you're watching R. Henny, what I said to you in Miss Titi chat, because maybe you didn't understand when I typed it. So now I'm going to verbally express this to you. So now hopefully you don't have to be in chats talking about why you're blocked out of here. My response to you was, I will never, ever affiliate, fuck with, be in the presence, or even have somebody thinking that they can be my friend with allegations of sexual misconduct against a baby. That's what I said. You came up there and you said you were found guilty. No, excuse me. You were found innocent. Okay, you were found innocent. All right. But that don't mean you didn't do something wrong. See, let me explain something to you. Certain jackets on niggas I don't want around me. Now, if you'd have heard about me robbing, selling drugs, shooting, whatever you want to call that. Yep. These are things that could possibly come up in conversation pertaining to my name at one particular time in my life when I was younger, before I changed my life. Not now, before I changed my life. You understand what I'm saying to you? But what you ain't gonna never hear about Damon McLeod, Sharon McLeod's son, is he ever sexually assaulted or was accused of ever sexually assaulting anyone, much less my child. I don't be getting you niggas on YouTube. So if I'm wrong for that, y'all, say you wrong. If I'm right for getting him away from this energy over here, then I get some dice cubes. I got to do this one for Brooklyn. That's all facts. Yo, shout it out to Kim, y'all. Let's go. Okay. For all you niggas that be acting like, yo, who Dice was talking about? When I told y'all that they robbed my man, Zab Judah, that whipped Floyd Mayweather out in 96, it's on YouTube, whipped him out. And they gave him the slow count because they didn't want to destroy his legacy. This nigga right here in the middle that's fighting that lighter. That nigga that's lighting that lighter, you see Mano, Jermaine with the white bandana, you see Zab with the fatigue hat, and you see Kimberly, Little Kim. And I say them names adamantly because I can. Fact! Yo, we back. Let me tell y'all something. That shit don't stop nothing over here, y'all. Yo, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you some real shit. Let me tell you some real shit. You gotta understand something, man. Yo, you gotta understand something, y'all. Like I keep trying to tell y'all. You're gonna have me, I'm gonna start timing you niggas out for a minute. If you start letting shit like that destroy your energy, they win. So if I pull back up here, yo, you motherfucker, yo, motherfucker, you suck. Now, you know, listen to me. Check this out. This was gonna make everybody laugh that's upset. This is the way I look at it. People are so upset, and we just chilling over here minding our business. And they can't be involved with what we got going on. Because pay attention, there are people that watch me every day, but they can't type in the chat. That's where all the hate comes. Now, how many times did we have the gentleman OG Bobby over here? Peace, God, salam. See, first of all, assalamu alaikum. And a person says, walaikum salam. That means peace be unto you. Peace be unto you. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you go. Wherever you go, may peace be on you. If you go to the store, to the neighborhood grocery store, may peace be on your heart. If you're in the train station on your way to work, may peace be in your heart. You know what I'm saying? If you see somebody going through something, may peace be in your heart to the fact that you can continue to walk by it because it has nothing to do with your personal circumference. Anything that I talk about, I can break down and bring forth to light. That man to me just wasn't really about the whole aspect of peace. Don't get it twisted. There are times when people have to be corrected. Sometimes we have to discipline our children. You know what I'm saying? At certain times, we may have to discipline our brothers, our family members, certain time when feathers get ruffled, because, you know, we got one brother that's in the street, he getting high, and, you know, mama, she don't go to work no more. She on a pension. And that's what's getting her through. But everybody always got their kids at the house. And then the brother that's getting high, because my aunt don't want to let him lose his children to the system, she takes the responsibility of his children into her home and has to raise her grandchildren all over again as she raised her own children. And then when you see the brother that has the family and everything is going good with his family and he's there, but then when he comes around to the whole family and then he bumps into the brother that unfortunately is under addiction or something like that, and then the brother that has the good job in the family, he starts feeling resentment towards the brother that's under an addiction, because the brother under the addiction, he's at the house or the family get together looking so messed up and distraught because he's under the addiction, because he's sitting around waiting for some money from both of their mothers. See, people don't know nothing about what I go through in real life with my family. The things that I see and experience are not the things a lot of people, nobody in that troll section is ever going to understand. Y'all will. But if someone is that upset because you're having a good energy, we got to pray for them people, man. Yeah, you see, I didn't even know that. See, let me explain something to you. Do y'all remember he was right up in here? Pay attention. He was right up in here. See, I didn't know that. See, maybe this is why the spirit made me just come and check him the way I had to, because what I heard what he said, yo, it's like, yo, listen to me. Yo, let me tell you something. This goes for the street, and this goes for YouTube. If you ask anybody why they don't like me, they're going to say because they blocked. You understand? He said, Ricky Rick said, Sean Prince, stream your live, so what you going to do? I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm about to blow your head off in this chat. Dummy. Back to what I was saying. If people, and then again, that could have been another reason why somebody did the situation with the Brooklyn song too, because of what's going on with Sean and his channel. Let me explain something to you, y'all. I be paying attention to shit, and then I watch how people move. And I'm not gonna give the, I'm not gonna let you be, because I keep telling y'all, and I'm about to clean house on the wrenches too. If you got a motherfucking membership to the channel, you got a wrench. And then there's some other people I chose that I'm gonna let them keep their wrenches. But it's so much stuff coming, y'all. The people that I put them wrenches in their hands, I need all of y'all that I already know. I'm serious, that I already know that's gonna move right. If you got a wrench and you poke, see, I ain't gotta tell y'all to clap. You know what I'm saying? So shout out. I remember East New York was like, we know Dice, if the motherfucker make you feel uncomfortable in the street, what you gonna do to him? And that if a motherfucker make you feel uncomfortable when you walking down the street or you going to your car what you gonna do to him? Yo, Keisha, if a motherfucker make you feel uncomfortable, y'all crazy? Keisha gun go off, y'all. I shouldn't even have said that. My fault. That's on my mother, y'all. Keisha gun go off. Yo, Tanja, with the memberships, it started $199 to $49.99. And that goes to anybody that is members. I don't care if all of y'all was $199. You dig what I'm saying? At least we'll get away from the bullshit. To the people that want to go higher than $199, I appreciate you. All jokes aside, I really want to just keep our shit where we can just get on some great content, get the bullshit. You see, like the situations like this with the trolls coming in, it's like, it's just, I don't think, respectfully, everybody don't deserve, everybody just don't, you know, everybody deserves peace, but everybody don't internally want peace. And the people that's not sure if they want peace or not, I don't want them over here. It's just simple and plain. And you know what? I'm very protective of the people that I fuck with. And we just from that era, you know, it's just like, and the reason why I can only break down the analogies like that is because of the age group and the crowd that's in here. I'm from the era where when we was getting money, if somebody was going to spend a lot of money with somebody and we knew that what that person had wasn't worth that money that they were spending and we fuck with you, a nigga will pull you to the side and be like, nah, don't go fuck with them niggas, boy. Like, come with me. Like, give me a few minutes. I'm about to go to the crib. Gotta take some shit to the crib. My baby mom's in the crib. I'm gonna take you to my peoples. Nah, don't fuck with them niggas, son. That shit is trash, boy. So when it comes to the people that's around me, y'all, I'm not gonna let people that already hurt me, betrayed me, or were disloyal to me be around none of us no more. Even to the new people that came and got down with me. The new people that joined the family. I'm not gonna let nobody near y'all that did something to me. I don't know if that shit makes sense. See, I forgive somebody for me, but I won't forgive myself if I let one of my peoples that I care about get hurt because of somebody that already hurt me. I don't know if that shit makes sense to y'all, but that's the only way I can say the shit. Like, I can forgive somebody for what they did to me. I'm so serious with that. But I can't forgive myself for letting something happen to somebody I fuck with when I know I could have did something to try to avoid it. Now, if you don't take what I say from the heart, that's on you. You know, that's really on you, respectfully. Because I did what God told me to do. See, a lot of motherfuckers are scared to say shit. A lot of people be, yo, you know, this is that and this is that. But then they come back with that shit like, yo, see, this is the part you got to pay attention to. When a person tells you something, when a motherfucker end what they told you with, well, don't tell them I said it, they not fucking with you. They not genuinely trying to forewarn you. They sitting up rapping with that person about you. And they're getting information from that person and they're trying to put it together with what you're displaying from the relationship you're giving them. I've been betrayed. Listen to me, y'all. If a motherfucker tell you something, if I tell you something, anybody in here, if I tell y'all something, yo, listen to me. If I tell y'all something in that group chat, say Dice said it. See, because I'm from that era. And see, people laugh at that shit because I'm from that era when a nigga said, yo, tell that nigga I said he did it. And then when a nigga was lying, a nigga had to confront the nigga. And then facts was put to the table to see who really was telling a lie. I'm from that era. You can tell him I said it. You can tell him I said it. When I told Titi about the situation with them two young ladies, I never said, yo, don't tell him I said that. When I tried to hit motherfucking chilling with Bugs, the motherfucking game, because I thought she was coming at me sincerely, like trying to be around some great people, Yo, don't fuck with them people. I ain't never say, yo, don't tell them I ain't say that. I say that on my show by myself. And I got valid reason to say why I don't fuck with people. I'm just gonna not fuck with you. Yo, listen to me. Only y'all can understand what I'm saying. I ain't one of them people that's just not gonna fuck with you. And it's been some times I've been in relationships. Never a friendship with my niggas. But it's some times where I've been in a relationship or two. Where's the front? It was me. At the time, because of the way I was thinking, I thought it was the chick. But no, it was me. I don't want to be known for being around anybody that has speculations on their name pertaining to pedophilia. I don't want to be known to be around anyone that have speculations on their names to be as a rapist. That's my right. Unfortunately, I had to grow up in neighborhoods like this one that's right on this screen, where because where I lived at, I had to pass these type of individuals, serial killers, murderers, child abductors. I'm talking about when kids was getting took in Brooklyn, they were getting found dead. I'm talking about 1981. Kids are getting abducted from schools and they are later to be found dead. I was around serial killers, murderers, drug dealers, pimps, prostitutes, con artists, jostlers. You did? Ex-core, what happened to you? I'm good. If you're talking about when I was in the hospital, I appreciate you. Oh, you done been shot. I don't know if you, yes, like I'm saying, I don't know. You could have been, you know what I'm saying? But it kind of came at me weird too. But like I said, we from a different era, y'all. Different era. And Tanya, immediately, start your Instagram page. I'm not no Instagram person. If anybody follow my page, you ain't gonna see no goofy shit. You ain't gonna see no half-naked women. Honestly, the only woman you're gonna see on my page is my beautiful mother. You might see my OG Spankerlank on Instagram if y'all want to follow her name, Spankerlank. Decept Royalty, Deceptinet Royalty. I ain't one of them niggas. And if you check out my list, I don't do that. I don't be doing that. Yo, I can show y'all messages where people have requested, women have requested, and dudes. And before I take do I know you? No, I was just trying to buy. I ain't going through that. I ain't one of them niggas. I'm good. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't with none of that. And I promise y'all, that goofy shit ain't gonna be in our chat. And if y'all, I trust y'all judgment just like mine. Everybody in that motherfucking chat. And it's only 2 dudes in there as a far. Dog Soldier, he probably was asleep, but he gonna be in there too. But it's only me, City Bama, and FTC Vice. I'm telling y'all, I knew City Bama before I ever was on YouTube. I work with that man. I know who that man is. I know who he is. Man was working in a group home, fucking with them kids. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's a good nigga. From up top, just like us, came down here. I didn't even catch the shit. City Bama, the nigga Avatar used to be a big ass gun. And I know they great people. And I forgot to tell y'all, matter of fact, I'm gonna do it when I get off the live. I'm gonna do it in the morning. I'm just wait till the morning. Y'all gonna all be in suspense tonight. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna send it to the group chat, to the people that's in the group chat, what I got planned and what we gonna do, and we gonna make this shit happen. It's gonna happen next year. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that I want to do. I want to start it. I want to do it every year. And I want to do it. I want to do it for us, right? I want to do it for us. Don't get it twisted. I want to do it for us. You understand what I'm saying to you? But we got to do this one for Compa. Like we got to do this one for Compa. Word up. We got to do this one for Conquer. Which logo? Which logo, girl? You talking about this picture? This shit is fire. This picture right here is fire. You sitting there backwards at the mirror with that bougie shit. I like that. Oh, I got to go to the gram then and check it out. All right. All right. Yeah, because I got something really, really good planned. Like I said, it's sad. The logo in the chat. Your logo. I said, this your logo. That's your logo. Oh, I'm bugging. Now, see, now hold on. You're going to stop fucking with my high. I ain't smoked no bud in about a month. You got me bugging out right now, East New York. I will give your ass a minute. Not 10 seconds. I will give your ass a minute. I'm feeling a little good. See? Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Annette. Because I'm feeling like the motherfucking bus driver on the end of motherfucking Kings of Comedy. He keep messing with me. You fucking with me right now. You understand what I'm saying, team? That shit is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna front. Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Put it in the chat right now, then. I'm fucking with my high, man. See, this is the shit I be talking about, man. Yo, this got to be my mother right now coming through you motherfuckers, man. Y'all just be getting on my goddamn nerves, man. Like, it'll be right about this time. It's Saturday. It's 1:30 in the motherfucking morning. Yo, this is true story. This is my mother, yo. It's Saturday. We in Canarsie, East 98 between L&M and our crib or whatever like that. The White Castles is on Linden Boulevard, on Pennsylvania Boulevard. My mother, I'm down in the basement. I'm smoking in my house, my little spot I done put together. You know, I done choreographed. You know, my mother come there and knock on the door and say, if you up, you might as well go to White Castle. This is y'all. This is you, East New York. My mother coming through you. Because when I said bougie, her energy came up. Yeah, when I said bougie, her energy came up because you bougie, and that's a beautiful thing. You're beautiful, girl. All you, yo, East New York, I ain't gonna get into you. You beautiful. Inside and out. And she's dangerous. That's what I like about all y'all too. What I'm saying is, certain shit you're fucking with my high right now. Yeah, I'm smoking. Yeah. Some gelato times biscotti too. Very disrespectful strain, if you ask me. I ain't smoking no Gorilla Breath, no Obama. This right here is called gelato times biscotti. Very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. I ain't gonna tell you something, F. This shit here, this shit right here. Yeah, this it. Uh-oh. You know what? I am going to start sending some of the most beautiful things to the group chat, to the members. The love I am going to share with you great people is a love like Forrest Gump when he was in love with Jenny. When he said, Jenny, why don't you love me? See, that nigga Forrest Gump is the epitome of love. No, this is a cold-blooded fact. See, I bet you can't no motherfucking body in here tell me the whole story of Forrest Gump. Huh? I bet you nobody in here can tell me the story of fucking Forrest Gump. I bet you nobody in here can tell me the story of Forrest Gump. You heard me?
Niggas know the vibes, man. Talk to you niggas, man. Nightmare. Oh my God. Nightmare. That's a trippy. Couple of my homies find cases. I just pray they here with me the day that I get famous. Cause those my niggas and I love them to death. Play with them, I put some slugs in your chest. Yeah, we really started from the bottom, hustling. Wasn't getting no rest. We wasn't waiting on the government check. Once I started getting chicken, fuck bitches, I start loving them less. And fuck them niggas who ain't fuck with us then. Back when we used to share a slice of pizza, cause our pockets is empty. And 6 of us used to chip in on a bottle of Henny. Now I cop some 42 for a bitch named Jenny. I say I'm trying to fuck, you know that she let me. Cause she know I hustle and I'm tough, so she's sucking me sloppily. Plus I'm light skinned, but don't ever think you can bother me. Bitch, I keep a Glock. Once a show, just know you ain't stopping me. Favorite activity is shootings and robberies. What you know about it? Boy, I watch some snakes with a bird's eye. I can feel them creeping, scheming. Guess it's my third eye. Karma trying to catch me. Yeah, they say I'm the worst side. Really in these streets, lurking, doing some dirt. Why? Cause if a nigga violated, know the gang is all for the get back. Trying to get fly, get by. That's when we flip packs. Keep it cool around my niggas. If you skinny or brolic, it doesn't matter. Bullets rip through his 6-pack. He ain't talking money, nigga, fuck with a chit chat. I'll leave a zigzag on his face with a blade like he wrist wrapped. Catch the drop of smoke, I like the flame, watch his wig crack. Then I whip the coke up so my wrist snap. Let's talk about them days I was down bad, I never forget that. Had to borrow that designer, yeah, my outfit was mismatched. Bitches wouldn't even break me off a piece of a Kit Kat. Now they fuck me and don't want my dick back. I told the little bitch I'm in a rush, she need to get from on top of me. Cause I'm chasing these dollars, trying to copy some property.
Please free that man, y'all. God, would you listen to me and do me a favor and free my nigga SMGZ brother? See, they can't fuck our vibe up with music because, see, I did certain things. This is what I did. I really migrated and, you know, I got involved with people on YouTube. On Instagram. See, instead of being on Instagram giving a fuck about what them broads is talking about respectfully, I start making conversations and building relationships. I got Shay Davis telling me to hit him up for the interview right now. I got Stone Paxton about to come over here. Platinum singer talking about Dice. Let's do it ASAP. I reached out to Hard Lock, following the nigga on Instagram. Yo, boy, if it's a problem, let me know now. I play your music. Dead to the DM. The nigga put a heart up. Play that shit. And he put it on the share revenue. When it first started playing, they were saying I had to erase it. If you watch my shows now, it's on shared revenue. I don't give a fuck if they give him the majority of what's grossed on that music because he let me promote the music. Just like my nigga Clips. SMMGZ set that up. See, the connections that I've made through certain people on YouTube, especially when it comes to certain music that people that really like. See, it's a great thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on Instagram for no relationships. For real. Yo, Super, I know that man in real life. Yo, Super, all jokes aside, bro. They forgot about me, Super. But the people my age didn't. Talk to him, East New York. Yo, Soup, they forgot about me, but the people my age didn't. Let me tell y'all something. I know y'all heard about that big thing that just went down in Brooklyn on Franklin and Carroll. People have been getting killed on that block since the Panamanians in the late 80s through the 90s. See, people looking at the situation that went down with them 2 young people that unfortunately lost their lives. But did you hear how it all started? Facts, Keish. Thank you. You're right, FTC. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know which one you're going to get. But see, this is ignorance right here. You got a young man that they have tapes of him killing somebody 15 years old. They got pictures of him on Instagram with shovels, with demon appearances. 15 years old. They called him the grave digger. He's in an area that where we come from, the only time you're supposed to be going into the area of an enemy, if it gets to that point, is where an enemy has taken the life of somebody on our side, and now we're going to declare war. So it means we're going to pull up and see how y'all moving, because we don't really know if you was involved with somebody that we lost. But see, our presence, you know what I'm saying, is enough an indication to the opposing teams to know, yo, you check this out. I know these niggas got their guns on them, of course. But see, today, this was a young man, a child, that bumped into an opposing team and an older dude. Now, the older dude, automatically, when he saw him, allegedly, come into the area of that club, the older dude, because of what he'd been through, his instincts told him, back his gun and get the rocking and rolling. They say he unalived that young man. That man unalived him. Do I believe it happened like that? Nope. No, this ain't no television show. This ain't no TV shit. Oh, I'm getting into a bang out with you and my bullet kills you and boom, your bullet kills me. This ain't no motherfucking Western. This ain't no fucking Western. This ain't no goddamn Western. But to close the case and to make it seem like they closed it, they'll say, well, you know what? They was in an exchange of gunfire. The ballistic says that this person had a gun. The ballistic says that that person had a gun. They both are gone. If this the ballistic that this person had in his motherfucking possession was the one that killed him and the one that quote unquote killed him, we're going to say they both did it. But nah, because they lied. First, they said it was 45 and 40 caliber casings. Then they said it was 9mm and 38 casings. Then they said it was 9mm. See, every day of the story, just like with Malcolm Jamal Warner, there was more information that was added on. Now, first, if it was 40s and 45, those are big guns. And then the second day, if it was 9mm and a 38, there's only a couple of 38 automatics. So we're going to say that there was a revolver involved in this shooting. And then on the third day when they reported it, they spoke about an overwhelming case shelling pertaining to 9mm. Now that's 3 different stories. So that means it was at least 4 to 5 different people shooting. But because it just hit the airwaves and because it's an overwhelmed area pertaining to, like they said nowadays, gang activity, they killed 3 birds with 1 stone. Because first of all, if you see on the tape different people exchanging gunfire back and forth, that means it was different people exchanging gunfire. So why aren't individual investigations prone on the faces of the people that was busting their guns like they did Troy Avenue? They proned into his face when he was shooting for his life. But if you have all this technology and these cameras on the street, why didn't you probe into every one of the individuals from every angle and put investigations out for them? Because that would have been calling wasted tax money, because they would have had to have extra people out getting overtime saying that they're looking for these individuals. So instead of doing all that, they make the press conference and say, yo, he killed him and he killed him. Yes, it could have been a war between 2 different fractions. It could have been a war, but I mean, it was a war. They making that shit seem like it was some goddamn shit off TV. She said, I'm looking at it and Google the screenwriter. She said she died of AIDS. However, the hook stated it was hemp seed. Just found out that. Well, let me tell you something about Forrest Gump. And unconditional love. See, Jenny, when she first met him, she was a young, impressionable girl. When Jenny got older, remember, Jenny was the one that told Forrest to run. Run, Forrest! When them boys was chasing him, when he ran out of his braces. Remember that? Run, Forrest! The love that that man had for Jenny is what you call unconditional. Pay attention to what I'm saying to you. He grew to love her, but because he saw no imperfections in her, she saw imperfections in him, because no matter what, she's always going to remember her helping the guy that ran away from his clamps. She broke out, started running around with them hippies. He went to the war. That nigga caught her in a van. Now check this out. He caught her around the hippie area, like Woodstock, where people were running around having unprotected sex with everyone. See, that whole Woodstock shit, they didn't tell you everything. That was like a big ass orgy also. It was an LSD ride. They was tripping, mushrooms, LSD, all type of motherfucking theatrical drugs. Marijuana was one of the forefronts. But that was a big orgy when they started raining and all that bullshit. So she was going around just loving everybody. Ain't that some shit? Forrest tried to pull a dude out the car because he thought he was hurting her. That nigga was trying to get his thing off. When she told him, well, you got to stop doing this shit, Forrest. You know how bad she broke that man motherfucking heart? But then, let me tell you something about unconditional love. When she came back to him, she came back a junkie with AIDS. When she, check this out. When he went through the army, when he overcame all his obstacles and became the best at everything, ping pong, so type of colonels, he went and saved people. When Lieutenant Dang and all of them was in Vietnam, Bubba Gump, when they was sitting on that ground in that fire with him, and that nigga said, yo, check this out. One day we gonna have a shrimp company. Pineapple shrimp, pecan shrimp, popcorn shrimp, fried shrimp. Some people like prawns. Bubba is who gave him the game on the shrimp industry. I'm gonna make you niggas go watch this whole fucking movie over. Y'all ain't never seen Forrest Gump. See, Bubba gave him the free game. They was in Vietnam fighting for their life. They developed the bond. See, that nigga Forrest had unconditional love in his heart. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because he was always made fun of because of his so-called disability. But he didn't give a fuck about that. That nigga had love in his heart. It wasn't just for Jenny. That shit was unconditional love. But when him and motherfucking Bubba developed their relationship, when they were sitting up side to side in Vietnam like that, Bubba gave him that game. He was like, yo, boy, if we get up out of here, man, we down there in Louisiana. I'm going to tell you, I can get off. So you know what? When they started going to war and he looked back and saw that he didn't find his friends, he wasn't doing that shit for no views. That nigga wasn't going back for no motherfucking accolades and all that, because you got to understand, people fail to realize Forrest Gump was still a child that was born with a deformity. His brain didn't operate the same way as everybody else's, besides the fact he had the problems with his legs. But see, he was a genius because he was suffering, like they say, from autism also. So when she came back, she had already went through Woodstock. She had already went through the all loving and all that and being free. Remember that? And then when she came back and saw him, she ain't see the little boy she used to always see. She actually finally saw him for the person that he is. And at that moment, she really fell in love with him, made love to him. They got together, gave him a son, and she died of AIDS. Y'all don't remember when he was sitting at the end of the motherfucking movie, waiting for his son to get on the fucking bus, and he told him, I'll be here when you get back. Y'all don't remember that shit? Y'all better go watch that movie. You better go watch that movie. And then the loyalty in his heart, because remember, he was always joked upon. The loyalty in his heart all that motherfucking money from being a colonel and all them badges and accolades they gave him, the nigga went and started a motherfucking shrimping company. The nigga started a shrimping company. Listen to this. He started a shrimping company that became $1 billion enterprise. See, we're going to give y'all some work tonight. The idea that he can go to Louisiana and buy the best quality shrimp from fresh water and have it transported to his stores became $1 billion industry. And he went to his mom's. He went to the boy Bubba mom's. Y'all remember when he gave his mother the check? If you seen Forrest Gump, what happened when he gave the mother the check? I'm gonna give everybody in here a motherfucking second to get this shit right. And if you don't say what happened when I get through with this video, y'all get in a minute. And you can't say nothing about this because I got permission to play this too, haters. That's all y'all are. Yo, let's start that over for the beginning for the haters that's watching and you can't strike me for this one. Doodoo heads. Yo, we got Mac Mean in the building. God's work. I appreciate you, Mac. He just hit me up. He just saw the post about me in the hospital. I appreciate you. All jokes aside. And Mac, I swear to God, I gotta hit Mac on the gram because I'm not following Mac. I don't know how to. I gotta get you on the gram, man. I gotta give you my number. I gotta get in touch with Mac. I ain't even no YouTube shit. It's just some real shit because I just thought about Titi again. That shit kind of upset me earlier. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's playing on all platforms, y'all. Apple, iTunes, everything to dial is everywhere. Go get that Hard Luck album. It's called On My Soul. Part 2 is coming. He crazy. He got nothing but bars, y'all. All jokes aside. Oh shit, I got him. I'm already. So I'm subscribed to you, man. That's the fact. Yo, Mac. Pardon me, Mac. Yo, Mac. Pardon me, Mac. Yo, listen to me. I'm stupid. Pardon me. Pardon me, Mac. Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me. I gotta. Pardon me, bro. My mind been, like I said, I went through some shit, you know, it's just. But Titi, I don't want her to go nowhere. I need her energy. I hope she's watching. I hope she's watching because like I said, she's a good person. She's a good person. She's a good person. And that girl loved hard. And that's why I try to talk about that situation with Forrest Gump. Because if you pay attention, like Super said, he gave his mother half of the money of a billionaire company. He didn't have to go to Forrest's mom's and tell her, yo, you know, me and Bubba was laying on the ground one day and Bubba told me to come down here and we was going to get some strength. But no, he kept his word to his man, even upon death. Even upon death. Ain't that shit? Even upon death. And then Jenny, when she came back, remember, she went through the whole hippie era, the freedom, the love, and free and everything like that. But she came back with AIDS. And maybe to a person that had a straight up mind, they may have been able to perceive that she may have been sick or something like that. But he didn't see that shit because he loved her. And she left him a beautiful son. And you know what? God just told me to tell you something, Cynical One. I want everybody in here to put prayers up for Cynical One. I watched you on a lot of chats, sis. Good chats. DS1, TT. Shout out to my nigga Tube Chronicles. He's the one that got me so attentive to chats, because if you show me who's in your chat, I can tell you how long or what kind of show you're gonna have or what type of crowd you're gonna have. And Cynical One, I've only seen her in DS1 Ross and Titi the Oracle. Somebody broke your heart, sis. God told me to tell you that shit, yo. Nah, somebody broke Cynical heart. See, when I was listening to her, I watch her chats when she say, people don't know how to be genuine friends. She said, fake friendship sucks. Did you say that, sis? Now tell me if I'm lying. Did you say that? You said fake friendship sucks. That's the way you put it out. Fake friendship sucks. Am I lying, Cynical? Tell me if I'm lying. That's exactly what fake friendship sucks. Fake friendship sucks. That's when God tuned me into you. Even though I've always seen you in DS1 Ross, I've always respected your energy. I don't know if you're from our side. Maybe I think you're from another coast or whatever. You can let us know. You know, because you said it. Look, most of us is Brooklyn. I'm from Utica Avenue. But it ain't nothing but love. We spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. I love everybody as long as your heart is pure. But I read your text and it said, even in relationships. She said she's from the East Coast too. Mac Mean said, the one and only Cynical. I mean it. I love you. Not too far from me. Whomever has disappointed you. See, people can get their heart broken from all type of things. You can get heartbroken when your sister doesn't love you the way you love her. When your brother doesn't love you the way you love them. When you feel as though your mother or your father or family members don't love you the way you love them. When it seems like it's always you giving and people taking, but they never think about you. Been there. Been there. Been there. And it's people in here that's been there. If you've been there, put the dice cubes up. I've been there, Cynical One. I have been there. I'm talking about family, friends, and people I thought loved me. Now, the reason why I feel your pain is when you go through something with your homeboy, or if you go through something with one of your girlfriends, sisters, if you go through something with your family, your brother getting on your nerves, your sister getting on your nerves, or your mother like, oh shit, you know what she did, girl? Or damn, my nigga, you know this, la la la, my pops did all this. Now, when you go through shit like that, and we have each other as far as friends to depend on for support, when you do not have the person that you are in love with in your corner supporting you, whether they're next to you in the bed or they're 1,000 miles away supporting you, and you know they're supporting you, that shit will drive you crazy. I don't know who the fuck I'm talking to right now. That shit will drive you crazy, and you got to let that shit go. Word. You got to let that shit go. Because you can have a person laying right in the bed with you that's fucking you every night, but they don't support you. They just fucking you because they playing the role to get to whatever game they got in their mind that doesn't include you. You got a motherfucker wake up with you every day, kiss you, I love you. Ladies, there's a lot of niggas that y'all kissing, telling you they love you when you going to work because they just loving you because they going to work and they got somewhere to stay. They don't love you because of what you make them feel or the strength you give them within ourselves that we need from our women. They don't love you because of that. They love you because you're the closest representation to their mother that babied them. And their mother got tired of them and threw their asses out. That's why when y'all get them phone calls from the mother, when y'all get tired of that corny ass nigga and y'all told him to get out, Pay attention. You notice the mother always call you and go, can't y'all work this out? I'm going to bring them back over there. We all going to talk. You know why them mothers did that to y'all? Because they was tired of being disappointed by their ungrateful and unappreciative sons. Cynical said, I've lost relatives and friends, but I've been single for a while. She said, I saw Titi's stream and I really felt her pain. Yo, all jokes aside, man, I don't know you. But that's more of an indication, unfortunately, that you love hard. But don't worry about that. Check this out. It's okay to be single for a while. I don't think y'all want to hear that shit. Let me tell you something. It's okay to be single for a while. It's a preparation from God. It's a preparation from God. It's going to keep you strong and it's going to condition you to appreciate yourself. Listen, it's going to condition you to appreciate yourself just for being you. Like, fuck everybody else. That's the first part of it. God is making you focus on how important you are because something or someone before that moment has disappointed you to the fact where you don't feel appreciated or loved. This is facts. This is facts. God is preparing you to love and appreciate yourself first. First. God is preparing you and developing a discipline within yourself because the first 30 days is going to turn into 45 days, but it's going to feel like 6 months. Facts. And 90 days is going to feel like a year. That's God giving you time to recognize what it is you deserve, male or female. This is male or female. And then you're going to get the same feelings when you may get into the energy of someone that may be attracted to you that you have got in two different parts of your life. You're going to get energy of when you first was in love with someone, and then you're going to get energy of what pain you went through with somebody else. And at that particular moment, you got to decide which energy you want to go with. I don't give a fuck who don't want to agree with what I'm saying you. When you call yourself starting to like somebody, or you starting to contemplate whether you're in love with somebody, man or woman, you think about what it could be with them, but then you think about what you went through with your ex. That's a dangerous motherfucking crossroad to be at. Some of us just make the wrong decision. It's all right to be single. I don't know what people got people locked up in their minds. When we was coming up, there's some shit out there that can kill you. There's some shit out there that can fuck your box up and your magic stick up forever. That's this new era when people just meeting each other on Thursday night at the club, and then Friday night they going back to the club, and then Friday night they going to get a hotel room, and then Friday night they having unprotected sex with each other, and then Saturday night they having unprotected sex with each other because they're just enjoying the fact that they're having new sex, and then after a couple of weeks They recognize they have nothing in common. They have nothing in common. They didn't go through any courtships. They didn't go through any misunderstandings and conversations about getting to know each other. They didn't ask, what do you like? They didn't ask what you go through with your family. They didn't ask what you was doing. The whole concept was to get some dick or some pussy, to get some money from a nigga or to get some ass from a chick. And then you find out she's pregnant. God, get that off her. I don't know if you know, Cynical. The 22nd of this month made 24 years. I lost my mother. The 15th of this month, that Friday, made 22 years. I lost my father. That's why I had an idea the other day, because I was in a bad spirit, especially last week. My mother, Sunday, my pops, that Friday, hospital. Get that energy away. And then I had a thought of something that we can all do as family, that it can include all of our family, or the family that we know deserves to be included. How can I say it like that? I mean, the real family members. Some people are family, but it's a different relationship. We can come together in August and put something together powerful, and in the name of Compa. Because that's all he ever wanted, was people to be on some peaceful shit, drinking, smoking. He loved women. Yo, Compa loved women. Listen to me. That smooth talking Panamanian dude loved women. He had a heart that was platinum. He was charismatic, but he will eat your ass up if he feel as though you was playing with him. But he said you got to have crocodile skin on YouTube. He always said that shit. He said you got to have crocodile skin, man. Simple and plain, man. It's gonna be people that run with certain narratives because that's what their mind is only going to allow them to believe. See, you can't come up here on YouTube and say, yo, I just shot my fucking cousin. The police is outside my house. Yo, you don't see them lights and all that? I'm going live, baby. I'm about to bang out with the police. And it'd be a nigga that bought a motherfucking police light that's in his window. And he done adjusted it to make it seem like it's reflecting off his wall because his house may really be surrounded by some police. But because of YouTube clicks and vibes, he want to say, yo, this is what he doing. East New York say, yo, you already know my situation. I got an ankle monitor. You talking about the one with Harlem, yo. It's on my thing. I got a lot. I'm going to pull, you know what, Super, thank you. I'm going to pull that shit up, son. He said, nah, you fucked up, man. You made us look bad, man. God, why they do that to me, man? Like, yeah, that's why I tell niggas, yo, Super, use a fuck. I should give this nigga, fuck that. That nigga should get 10 seconds for that shit. Yo, that nigga said you did wrong, man. He said, you're talking the rap, you're talking that stap. The stap with the rap and the dap dap. Nah, that was that bull crap. That nigga Compa said you crapping the stap, you rapping the rap. Nah, that's that bull crap. Yo, son. Yo, oh shit, Super. Yo, Keish. Yo, everybody in here, yo. That's why I just can't get rid of Super. I swear to God, y'all. I can block Super today and unblock Super like 15 minutes later. I just can't stop fucking this nigga. This nigga funny as a motherfucker. He's just misunderstood, y'all. Yo, I'm telling you something. You're net. Super is misunderstood. You know what I'm saying? Super like Chicken George in Roots. You remember when Chicken George had to tell his whole family in Roots he had to leave? He said, the only thing they can say, you harboring a fugitive. Yo, let me tell you something. My mother harbored fugitive. Yo, let me shut the fuck up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. I save certain shit for the group chat, man. I save certain shit for the group chat, man. I ain't even gonna talk, man. That's why when my mother passed away, y'all, I'm talking about gangsters, niggas that was on the run. I'm talking about dudes that you haven't seen for years. They came to this corner right here. They came to this corner right here just to ask me, yo, you all right, Dice? Yo, tell me this shit ain't true that we hearing in the street about Mama Love. So nobody can tell me nothing about where I come from. My man City Bam in here right now. He told y'all earlier, for the people that wasn't here. When I was a so-called supervisor, a lead in a motherfucking job, people used to argue to be on my line because I'm fair. And City Bam, I tell you this, if you are a problem, if you're someone that's going to be disruptive to my line, I am going to get you removed. I'm not sitting up giving nobody 2 and 3 chances to do your job, something that you was paid to do. Number one, it ain't friendship in no job because it's respect when we're in a job. If we really friends, friendship should not have to matter if we work in the same job, because if we really got a respect for each other's friendship, and one of us may be in a certain situation where me may be reprimanded because of lackadaisical activity pertaining to you, that means you're not a friendship, because if you respect somebody, you're going to do your job. That man came to work every day. He'll tell you he ain't come to work for 2 days, and I'm really looking for the nigga. That's how much I know him. Yo, F, that's on Utica Avenue. I'm like, yo, where's this man at? And he came to work. He was like, I'm good. He'll tell you I walk right up on him. Yo, boy, you all right? He right here in the chat. He was like, nah, good. I had to take him some shit with my family. That man ain't never played up in nobody's face. He ain't never been in no he say, she say shit. The nigga come to work. He don't even be standing with niggas. The nigga just, he don't even fuck with niggas. That man don't fuck with niggas. So I know on YouTube, this is just him on YouTube, just laughing and being entertained. In real life, that man don't fuck with people. That's on my mother, y'all. That's on Team Guardian. Listen to what I'm saying to you. That man, City Bama, don't fuck with people in real life. That's a fact. My fault, East New York. I'm just saying my mom's, I wasn't saying motherfucker. I was saying my mom's had harbored fugitives also, and I went to stop it because it was people that was on the run certain times, and my mother was that one was like, yo, let that baby come up here and take a shower. Let that baby come in that room and get him some sleep. If they ain't got no warrant, they ain't coming in my house. That's who my mother was. This is facts. This is facts. Ask Richie Reels on motherfucking president. Ask Howie and them. Ask Chucky. Ask Eric. Ask niggas like who my mother was. Ask the Sister 7, if y'all follow her on Instagram, who my mother was. My mother didn't give a fuck. She was, yo, niggas was her babies. Because when my mother used to get off that train on Eastern Parkway in Utica, coming down Utica Avenue to Utica and Prospect, every fucking block, it was a representation of somebody that loved and respect me and made sure my moms got home with them jewelry, with them mink coats and all that fly Saks Fifth Avenue shit when niggas' mothers and people was getting robbed. So they, niggas came and grabbed my mother bags. Let me get that, Miss McLeod. We from a different era. I can't see my man mother or grandmother walking, struggling with 2 bags. Yo, let me get that. Baby, I'm all right, man. You better give me these bags, woman. We from the era we start flirting with your grandmother. You know what I'd do to you if I was a little older, right? And make them women go back to the times when they was being cherished and respected for their beauty that they feel as though they don't possess no more. That's how we kept the hood together, nigga. These people crazy. Like, I don't know who these people's, yo, like I said, the dude, Sexy Red Records, whatever they call him, Sexy K Records, whatever the fuck he call himself. Yo, he gave me the most realest compliment I've ever heard. He said, yo, Dice, the people in the dirty sector and myself, we don't believe you. That's a fact. That was the best thing I've ever been told on YouTube, because you're not supposed to understand me. So how could you believe me? Y'all know I used to get mad at that shit. Yo, check this out. When I first got on YouTube, y'all, that's why I love all the adults that's over here. When I first got on YouTube, I used to get mad that trolls didn't understand me because I didn't know that they were trolls. And it used to frustrate me. Like, why doesn't these people understand me? Because them weren't people. Them 159 people now, they are trolls. So I'm under the misconception that I'm talking to people that would understand who I am as a person. But no, they're not. I'm like, yo, what we be understanding to certain people is like, you ever seen Charlie Brown? Like Charlie Brown, like when they used to be talking, the teacher used to be womp, 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 womp. You remember that shit? Nobody understood what the teacher was saying except one girl, Sarah, whatever her name was with the big glasses, Lucy or whatever. Because they wasn't paying attention because they didn't understand what she was saying. A troll is not going to understand nobody that really is real, or a person that really just want to just be at peace. A troll is not going to understand that. Pay attention to the definition of a troll. A hairy-tailed creature of flamboyant color with buck teeth and strange nose and overwhelmed eyes. You understand what I'm saying to you? Yo, if you ever want to be a part of that. Chicken with liver, that's the new one. Chickens with liver. Yo, y'all want to hear some funny shit? I'm so glad I waited. I'm so glad I kept forgetting about the group chat because I didn't even know how to do the group chat. I'm telling you, I ain't with all that shit. You know how I find out everything? YouTube. Yep. I typed in, yo, how do I make a group chat on Instagram? That shit said to make a group chat on Instagram, iPhone, or Android, press this button, press that button, select. If you want to, put up name. Thank you. Yo, artist, brother. How you doing, beloved? Glad to see you in the building, man. Word up. Word up. Yo, artist. We need you back on YouTube, bro. But I want the artist that was talking about Aretha Franklin, how they banned her song because of the LGBTQ. I want the artist that gave the information about how all of a sudden the birds are not sitting on branches no more. They're sitting on electrical cables that run through our towns in the South. I want the artist that's a father that loves his daughters and his wife, his son, and just sit up and down and go through reality. I'm going to give you this free game again. Start a show called The Morrisons. Start a new channel, a brand new channel. I'm going to give you free game. Start a brand new channel on YouTube called The Morrisons. Invest into some cameras. Invest into the stands now that can move simultaneously, that go by sensor, and rock a show called The Morrisons with you. Shout out to Tizzle Tay and your family. Number one, it's already haters on YouTube. Fuck them. I'm talking about for us that love your family. I speak about the YouTube awards all the times. I just said the other day, am I lying, y'all? I wish Artist's channel was up. That first YouTube awards, even though I feel as though the second one was better, the reason why that first one is always going to be so memorable to me is because Artist could tell you that year, Team Guardian was the underdog, y'all. I was going through so much shit on YouTube, having to go through the ringer of the real dirty sector when the dirty sector was the dirty sector. These niggas, the day artists, these are the trolls of the dirty sector. Listen to me, Art. These are the niggas that we all blocked out of our chats when it was popping over here, when we was making our independence standing on who we were. These are the trolls. And they got together, and that's why they're trying to disrupt realness. Now, if Artists come, listen to me, y'all, pay attention. Why the fuck Artists and his beautiful babies and his wife and Rob B or whomever he have around him can't do a show? I mean, just start off with a clean slate. No beefing with nobody, no disrespect. You can get on some shit, see, because I just learned something about YouTube. Your chat don't have to be on. YouTube just showed me some shit because I've been doing some research. You can cut your whole chat off so people can just watch you for views. Now, see, that's when you know if people really support you. You understand what I'm saying to you? When you can't type in the chat, where you can't say hello, you can't say fuck you, you can't say I hate you, you can't say fuck this nigga or fuck this person. When you have people that are watching you, then you have real support. Artists, listen to what I'm saying to you. I could have sent this to you on a DM, but it hit my heart so pure. I just got to tell you this shit. Y'all have a beautiful, you know why you did the right thing? Even though you went through certain things on YouTube, you're conditioned now. What can they do? Talk about your wife. What can they do? Talk about your kids. What can they do? Talk about you. They just talking, my nigga. Focus on a group of people that's really looking for the betterment and the peace of you and your family, that we gonna laugh at when your kids may be trying to cook and something might fall on the floor. We gonna laugh if you and Tizzle Tay is beefing over some chicken or beefing over a drink or beefing because you trying to hug and lug on her, because sometimes our women don't want to be touched like that and we get all emotional. The people that really care about you are gonna support you. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I already seen this. I said this a year ago. That shit will pop. I can't even tell y'all where I'll be going to see certain shit, but I'm going to start sharing it with my people in the group chat because I started one today. I'll be in certain motherfucking chats where nobody will see me but the people that love me in them chats. I ain't even going to talk. It's people on here. It's black channels on here with dudes with their children, their wives, and they playing Uno on Saturday night. They doing things like putting $20 bills at the end of the table, $10 bills, $50 bills, $100 bills, and $1 bill. And they're doing things like rolling cans to see who's going to get the money. See, I know where's some real safe spots on YouTube. There's some real safe spots on YouTube where it ain't going to be no hollering and screaming. When the minute you come in, you might hear somebody from Spanish say, hola, big dice. You might see somebody that's from Brazil or somebody from Japan that understands English but don't know how to type, but where they're from in the tent saying what's up to me in motherfucking languages. I can't even put my chat. I got wrenches in certain people's chats. I can't even put my motherfucking input down for they're going to come over here and then all of a sudden it's going to be some bullshit because people will follow when people come in here saying where they came from. I'm telling you, it's some beautiful spots on YouTube, y'all. Like my grandfather, let me say when they used to go fishing, my uncle and them, he said, boy, there's some beautiful spots out there at the pier, boy. There's some beautiful spots, boy. There's some beautiful spots out there. the troll things. Peoples is a troll, y'all. Peoples is a troll. But Peoples got a bunch of sense. He got a bunch of sense. And like I told y'all, he spoke up for me in the chat one night when he had been trolling me for 2 years. He spoke up for me one night in the chat that he didn't even know I was watching. And I fucked with him from that night. Whether he decided to fuck with me or not, when I spoke in wax, he could have been like, eat a dick, nigga, fuck you. I still would have fucked with him. Because I saw him speak up for my name. Now, see, when a motherfucker speak up for your name and you're not around, that person is speaking up with your name because they really feel as though somebody is talking out of character to your name. You're not there to see it or witness this. So this is a genuine, true feeling from that individual. So I got to fuck with him. Artist said trolls is the reason why I fell back. Facts. Facts. Rest in peace. I just said that earlier. That's a fact. Peoples, that's why I told people I fuck with you. Peoples ain't biased. But people is really dirty sector. See, the people that's going live and some of the people that's doing whatever they're doing are dirty sector trolls. That's why for the people that are monetized, I'm going to give you some free game. For the people that are monetized, they might get $40 a month. Well, you got to have at least $100, so I'm bugging. They might get $104 a month on the 21st every month. That's over $1,200 at the end of the year that you would not have had if you would not have put some time or effort into your YouTube channel. If you're monetized, see, yo, should I give him this free game, Team Guardian, or should I just keep it to myself? Talk to me. Should I give him this free game or just chill? Talk to me, y'all. I'm going to let y'all decide. Should I give him this free game or should I just chill? Should I give him this free game or should I just chill? He said, give it up. Okay, cool. He said, give it up. Said, give you the free game. Fuck it. The object of monetization, and that said, give it up. See, they're already going to start. The object of monetization is developing a support group and also developing a relationship with YouTube where YouTube feels as though that your content is eligible to be shared with name brand commercials. I've seen my shit on Cottonelle. I've seen Cottonelle commercials for me. I've seen Walmart commercials during my show, maybe because it's down here in the South. I've seen Pepsi Cola. I've seen Domino's commercials. So my content is in a rotation, check this out, with everybody. Everybody. See, there's not no racism. It's just analytics. So if you're a group in YouTube, you get the 500. If you just up here to make a fool of yourself and you feel as though you just want to do that, maybe that's what you should do, but that's stupid. Because if you get 1,000 people that really want to follow you, then you got the choice to start asking for memberships. See, the super chats come with the commercials. That's the 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours. But see, the super chats, the commercials, and memberships, that's a whole package deal. That's after 1,000 watch hours 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. If you want to just eat off the commercials, if you just want to eat off the commercials, but if you take this to be seriously something that you just want to network with people, you really want to network with air-like people that might can help you to excel with your brand, and you can do vice versa. You would never know how sometimes people just want people to listen to their ideas with honest criticism instead of hate. You would never know how many people are so tired of introducing people to great ideas, but because of the hate in that person's heart towards us, the first thing they will say is, man, that shit ain't gonna work. Artist peoples, y'all know we don't do the banging over here, y'all. Let's be easy. I'm both hit y'all both right now. Both of y'all getting 1 minute. Yep. Both of y'all getting 1 minute. Y'all know we ain't doing that over here. Yep. Both of y'all getting 1 minute. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Both of y'all getting 1 minute. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that over here. Everybody just breathe, take a spliff, take a good spliff, big, good pull. Bullshit. It's love over here. Over here, we ain't gotta do none of that. Over here, we ain't gotta do none of that. We ain't gotta do none of that. See, I pay attention to the, see, y'all got to understand something. When I see certain emblems and avatars come up, it may catch my eye. And I want to acknowledge everybody that came through whenever I'm going live and type in the chat. That's just who I am. But when it comes to people arguing in the chat, I don't look for that because we don't do that over here. So if I should happen to look over and see certain energy in the chat, I'm going to deal with it. Seriously. It's no disrespect to nobody. I know sometimes we go through certain shit. We be upset. But every time we come over here, I just wanted to be at peace. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. But like I said, the object of monetization, he said, I hate trolls. Oh, it ain't nothing, y'all. It ain't nothing. We got to understand something. We got to understand something. This is the time we got to, let's be real. We sitting up right now. Let's be real. We got to be real. This is the time when we got to make a decision, y'all. That's why I told you, all right, do a show. Do a show. Just straight up and down, following y'all around the crib. When you cooking, when you eating, when you arguing, when you're telling your kids you love them at night before they go to sleep, vice versa. Telling your woman you love her, she's telling you the same thing, whether you're arguing. You know what? I can't stand you, but I love you. And that should have popped. Give people a different perception. See, I learned that shit about YouTube. The same mannerisms I got right now, I had on YouTube when I started. I get upset just like anybody else. Everybody human beings, man. And it ain't worth it. Like I said, Ming got so much respect. That dude got so much respect for me. He don't even believe it. He probably be like, yo, Dice trolling. No, I'm not trolling. That's on Sharon McLeod. You know, because when you got two people, I remember my coach told me this shit. I got into a fight with this dude named Wilfred Newkirk. We used to play basketball together. My coach Ash said, he talked to me and said, yo, I'm going to be in the gym after school at 4:30. Because me and Wilfred, we both had to stay in detention to 4 o'clock. So he said, I'm going to be in the gym. He told me, he said, I'm going to be in the gym at 4:30. He said, I'm going to talk to Wilfred to see if he'll come to the gym, McLeod. at 4:30 because I want you two guys to talk. And I suck my teeth and all that. He said, before you give me an answer, just listen to what I'm saying to you. I'm going to be in the gym tomorrow at 4:30. I was in IS 390. He said, I'll be in the gym tomorrow at 4:30. And if you feel like you want to talk to him, I'm going to ask him the same thing. I hope I see you there. He walked off. I come to the gym the next day. I didn't come there at 4:30. I walked in the gym like about 4:41. I did that shit on purpose. And when I got in the gym, the first thing I saw was Wilford sitting on the bleachers. And then I seen Coach Ash. And then he just looked at me and smiled. And then he started walking towards me. And he grabbed me, shook my hand, he pulled me towards him. And then he called Wilford. And he pulled us face to face. And he grabbed my hand. This is a white man. He grabbed my hand and he grabbed Wilford's hand. And he said, whatever y'all had going on, it's over now. And the reason why I know it's over now is because both of you guys are here. That shit is stuck in my head since I was 12 years old. People that really want to resolve misunderstandings will come together to talk. People that just want to war and hurt and upset people, they will never come to a table to talk about something in resolution, for it won't be war. When war is already locked in somebody's mind, that's just exactly who they want to be. Oh man, see, Super, I gotta get you too. I gotta time you out for 1 minute. He came in, he said, respect Dice, Super. He came in, I did see that. He said, yo, you right, Dice, respect that. Cool, Super. I know y'all have been through whatever y'all have been. Y'all, you see what? Now let me explain something to you. Supra and Peoples have had a YouTube war of trolling each other, arguing with each other, whatever y'all call it, for about 7 years. About 7 years. Do y'all understand how long 7 years is? You can file for bankruptcy. And after 7 years of being in bankruptcy, you could again apply for loans. Now, let me explain something to you. The people that are up right now, that are watching this chat, it's almost 3 o'clock, 2:30 in the morning, excuse me. Super, you know I fuck with you, boy. I know, listen to me, Super. I know and I understand that. Grizz, salute. Yo, 1-2 Freddie. I'm sorry, girl. The other night, I was thinking about something. I saw it on the replay and you was in the chat. Salute, sis. I ain't see you. Nah, Super, you know that. And people's, it ain't nothing. I understand what y'all got. I understand that shit. What y'all been going through, Super is right. Super is right. People's is right. People's and Super, if I could just get them to just, I'm telling you, if I could just do some genie shit and erase that history that they had for 7 years, I would do it, y'all. We're going to have to differentiate who we are. It's like the devil and God and never get along. He said, ignorance and intelligence can never be friends. Resolution has to be wanted. That's why I respect Ming. And he a young boy. And he may not understand how I interpreted the conversation, but I interpreted the conversation as a young boy coming up, like he said in the game, doing his thing. And he ain't no sucker. You understand what I'm saying to you? But if his name is called for a conversation, that's the least he can do. And he came up like a man. That's a fact. He came up like a man. And we had a conversation. I have offered that to anyone because I'm seeing it. Y'all seen it the day earlier. We have a grown man in the chat telling me, Dice, why did you block me? Yo, Grizz, listen to this type of shit I'm going through on YouTube, my nigga. This Utica Avenue shit. Yo, Grizz, this grown-ass men telling me why did I block them in my chat. Yo, Grizz, this niggas that have allegations of sexual misconduct on children that's been revealed to be truth out of their own mouths, and they asking me why they not allowed in my chat, Grizz. Like, who the fuck do niggas think niggas is, bruh? Thank you, Super. Like, do me a favor, y'all. You and Peoples. Yo, you know what? Both of y'all got strength. Both of y'all got strength. Both of y'all got strong appearances and impressions on YouTube. For whatever reasons, you both noticed and acknowledged on YouTube. It's time for all of us with these strengths and these acknowledgments to start coming together, man. It's like it's time for niggas to start really using their platforms for what they really supposed to do, or using their purposes in these chats for what they really supposed to do. See, the super trolls should be able to pick off the trolls. The super trolls should be able to pick off the trolls. See, because like you said, they're going to be trolls on YouTube. But see, there should be certain rules to the troll game. There should be certain rules because the troll game is always going to be there. I've came to understand that. But we also have to have a respect amongst each other as adults. Seriously. Seriously. Seriously, we all got to be at peace with each other. See, and there's nothing wrong with it because I understand YouTube gives off different energies. And a lot of people I'm noticing, this is the retreat where they're coming to get it off their chest. You understand? Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure. Know who this is. Salute, Renegade Society. Salute. That's a real channel, y'all. Salute. Salute, Renegade Society. Appreciate you for pulling up. Facts, facts. It ain't nothing, yo, peoples. I know, yo, let me tell you something. I fuck with you, boy. New York serve everybody. Severe. Yo, check this out. I got to hit you, too. I got to hit you. I got to hit you. I got to hit you. I got to give you 10 seconds. I got to give you 10 seconds. New York, severity, serve everybody, whatever. I got to give you 10 seconds. You dig? What y'all got going on, man? Oh, yeah, New York, I got them. Ain't nobody can time each other out. Y'all niggas got the same goddamn wrenches. You niggas can't time each other out. Y'all niggas got the same wrench. I can see all y'all. All this fucking with y'all. See, y'all niggas done went crazy. Yeah, the troll shit, we should be able to pick out the trolls, especially if they're going to fuck up a great time. See, let me explain something to you. You know when trolls should be trolls? When it's trollish content. Because we have to start acknowledging that there is a new category to content, and it's called trollish content. We got to understand that. This is a new game of YouTube. Trollish content is accepted. It's searched for nowadays. It's motherfuckers. Check this out. This dude don't got no content of his own. So he'll have people in his chat to play my content when he's live, and not just mine. Anytime he says somebody's name, he'll go live to talk to his chat. Yo, these are not normalities. This is not normal. I can see all y'all. Ain't nobody blocked. Ain't nobody blocked. Ain't nobody blocked. Y'all can't block each other. Y'all niggas got the same. Y'all niggas smoke whatever y'all niggas is smoking. Let me get some of it. Y'all ain't blocking shit. What y'all blocking is you blocking them on your channel, not my channel. Y'all ain't know that? You're blocking them on your channel so they won't be seen in your chat, not on my channel. Dum, dum, dum. The trolls come out at night. I was just getting ready to tell y'all something. Yo, y'all niggas, I was just getting ready to tell y'all something. If you up at 2:30 in the morning, if you up at 2, that's what I told you, Artist, not in here. Artist said, oh shit, facts. Nice. I can't see him. Ah! That's what your ass did to me, nigga. You blocked me one day and the nigga can't see me in his shit, motherfucker. I told you that. Fool, nigga crazy said, oh shit, Nice. You right. I blocked him on my shit. Yeah. Damn, y'all niggas is great. You see that? Now that's when trolling done went too far. Trolling done got my nigga Artist so crazy. He's shooting. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all niggas is both bulletproof. You can't shoot each other. You're not managing moderators. You're not singing. Yo, FTC said, East New York said, Annette, that is a wonderful song for this chat right now. You got to understand something. You see that we are crazy? Y'all know we crazy, y'all. If we up 2:30 in the morning, my ass is live, and y'all is sitting up here fucking with me, we all crazy. That don't mean we got a bad heart. Did you hear that? That don't mean we got a bad heart. That means we all trying to be at a space that's cool, peaceful, and calm, because we may be up thinking about whatever we may be thinking about. Might be missing somebody. Might be missing a loved one. Might be missing somebody from a relationship. Shit, you might be missing a part when you was in your life and you felt as though you was in a better position. It's a bunch of shit that overwhelms people's minds that they think about. Seriously. Worrying about your kids. Worrying about their futures when they go into college. All parents, what they want to do is make sure when they get a kid out of high school, first thing they want to do is at least get them a car. If they go on the way to college, they want to make sure they got enough money. If they don't have a scholarship where they're going to be able to pay for tuitions because they're trying to support their kid dreams. See, this is the hours that adults be up. Word up. That's a fact. That's a fact. But you understand something? Trolls got pain too. You know what I'm saying? She said, and we say our prayers that we see in the morning. So that's what I be trying to do, at least at night when I go live. See, I gotta get y'all. I gotta get y'all. See, I gotta get y'all. I ain't want to do it. I ain't gotta do it. I ain't want to do it, y'all. You're super. I see you tomorrow. You're Artist. I see you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Peoples, I see you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Grizz, I see you tomorrow. I see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to give y'all 24 hours. I'm giving all y'all 24 hours. Yep. I'm going to give y'all 24 hours. All y'all, I see y'all tomorrow. I love you all. I love you all. But the energy that we have over here tonight, We don't want the trolling and the craziness. We get it. We get it. A few of y'all, I get it. I get it. But when it comes to the peace over here with us, because I did this live because I want Titi to understand that it's real people on here that truly support her work. That truly support her work. And her energy is so powerful. All you people that was playing with that girl heart like that, as far as her just being supportive and trying to just give love to everybody, y'all gonna pay for that shit. Y'all gonna pay for this shit. Word up. Y'all gonna pay for that shit. For real. Y'all gonna pay for that shit. Y'all gonna pay for that shit. Some people, nah. Some people, nah. You gotta leave some people alone, especially people that'll get up on YouTube and pray for people. The girl came over here and prayed for Harley so hard. I felt that shit. You don't play with people like that. You don't play with people like that. You leave them type of people alone and you pray that God allowed those type of people to pass through your life at certain times, because maybe God puts those people like that in your life to forewarn you about certain dangers, or to uplift you about certain rewards that are in your future. Either way, this is the type of person you should want as a friend. For real. Oh yeah, East New York. He got 2 accounts too. See, I don't remember. I don't even know how to do that shit. Oh, it's another. It got to be a troll. That ain't artist. That ain't no artist. That's a troll. That's a troll. He's out of here. Yo, Titi. Yeah, she one of the real ones, y'all. She got a beautiful soul. Like, I wish she did. I mean, I can't say it like that because she's powerful. You know what I'm saying? She's powerful. Her music is incredible. Like, all jokes aside, like I told you, she's all the Afro-eccentric, loving females, the Erykah Badu's, the Jill Scotts, the India Rees, the Lauryn Hills, the Sade's, the Jill Scotts, the Angie Stones. Like, that's all the energy I get from her. Just great, beautiful, loving energy. And you can't play with people like that, y'all. No, you can't play for people that pray for people like that. You can't do that. You come on, even the trolls, leave her alone. No, don't just. The dude Sean P and some shit with DGR. I don't know what was going on, sis. I don't want to tell no lies. I don't want to say nothing. All I know is that when she went live, she had said their names and she was extremely upset with them individuals for something that may have happened. I don't know what it may have happened, but I know it was something that was not said on YouTube. And it had her very, very upset. And I did not like seeing that. Nope. I didn't like seeing it. I didn't like seeing that at all. That's a fact. You see what I did, right? But you know what? Remember, East New York, y'all got them. If I don't see it fast, blow their heads off. That's another part of being memberships too. You got the right to blow their heads off if they make y'all feel uncomfortable. You are not going to hear me say, why did you do this? Or why did you do that? Nah, I ain't never doing that. I'm never going to do that. That's a fact. That's why I just say, you know what? I'm going to make sure that all parties involved with the little animosity they got going on between them is just removed for 24 hours. Tizzle Tay, hey girl. No, Tizzle, I didn't time them out because they was trolling him. I timed them out because they were all trolling each other. That's why. They were all trolling each other. All trolling each other, Tizzle. And I just timed them all out to tomorrow. I didn't time them out. Ain't nobody wrench took, nothing like that. I just said because it's this time of the morning, people upset. They trolling, they upset with each other. Tomorrow they'll be forgotten about it. And they'll be back in the live, whether they type or watch or not. No, I didn't time them out because if somebody was trolling Artie, like I did earlier, I had to time them both out, Tizzle, because they were trolling each other. And then they all continue to troll each other. Shout out to Baby Grizz. That's my childhood friend. That's not YouTube shit, y'all. Like, that's really my childhood friend. IS-390. That was the flyest nigga in junior high school. That's Larry. That's my nigga Larry. But back to what I was saying. Egypt, I know. Calm down, James Brown. She don't like when she hear no motorcycles. Pray for her. She make it sound like a motorcycle is going, or if you got a car with a truck with a muffler, go down here, you know, the young boys, they got their old school cars with the muffler shits. If she hear that shit and she sleep, that shit will drive her crazy. You see how she in there cursing? She cursing whoever drove past my house because it was loud music, number one. You know them young boys, they probably 3 o'clock, they coming from the club, they coming from the juke joint, or coming home from the Waffle House right now. And she was in there asleep, and she don't like that shit. Egypt don't like that shit. And when it come to lightning, yo, if it's lightning down here at night, I'm not going to sleep. She is so protective over me. Like if you see lightning and thunder, she'll run through this whole house to all the windows like it's somebody trying to harm me. Like, I'm going to record that shit one day. This motherfucker will be in the window growling and arguing. It's like, that's why I started saying maybe something with lightning. Animals can see that we don't know, because when it comes to lightning, her and the great Zeus, I know y'all all remember Zeus. When it came to lightning, Zeus would just go to all the windows, and just start barking. No, he was, Tizzle. He was the night. I ain't gonna front. I ain't arguing with you, sis, and nothing like that, but he was trolling night. If you go to the beginning of the chat and see all the you will see artists trolled in the chat. But you know, East New York said, hold on. She said, Tanja, I'm dead serious. I don't know how they can keep this up, the trolling. It's like actually being on a job. For real. Okay, Tizzle, I just told you what happened. So, you know, it's all love. I'm just going to, because I don't want to keep going back and forth about what I know happened in the chat. So I'm going to give everybody 24 hours, and then they can come back tomorrow and calm down. Because like I said, and I stand on it, I went back. I've ignored it from artists, from Super and Peoples, and Baby Grizz. Baby Grizz came in at the last moment. Artists, Super, and Peoples were trolling and insulting each other in the chat for over 5 minutes after I gave the first fair warning of timing them out for 1 minute. That's on everything I love. Baby Grizz, he came in at the last moment. He got into the trolling, and he was removed for 24 hours also. I didn't take anybody's chat. I didn't take anybody's wrench. If you heard what Artist said, he blocked people in the chat. So if he blocked people in the chat, he thought he was blocking people in my chat, which he said earlier. No, he was blocking people from his phone and his chat. So maybe you need to go back and listen to all that. But back to what I was saying, y'all. That's why September the 1st, this goes for anybody listening, we are going to members only. We're going to members only. And we're going to see where that journey takes us. And you notice we got the group chat now. We just got the group chat now. They're coming. We got the group chat now. So all decisions will be made as a team. All right, so let's make a decision right now. All in favor for a no troll free zone, friends or not, put dice cubes up right now if you team guard. If you in that group chat, put your vote up with dice cubes. If it's no troll, fuck it. If a person is known to be a troll, we just getting them out of here for good. Friendship, relationships that we built, fuck it. If they trolls, they gone. Let me know what we doing. Keisha said, all of them gone. Give y'all some time. East New York said, all of them gone. Tanja said, all of them gone. I say all of them gone. And that's what it's going to be. She said, yes, please. No trolls in the chat. Because we don't even do that shit on. Oh, you know how I feel. Yo, you already know. You already know. You see how many people are in our group chat. And that's just how it's going to stay. Until certain people say, maybe one of y'all, there might be like certain people, like Miss Tanja. I can't wait for her to start her Instagram because I'll be honored if she come fuck with us. That ain't about her pledging no allegiance to no guardianship or nothing. They ain't with nobody. That's not what that shit is about. The Team Guardian group chat is not about nobody pledging no allegiance to me. Nah, no. Let me make sure I get this clear. That shit is just about righteous, good people that don't want no problems, coming together, networking on some great, beautiful relationships. That's it. Sharing information that's interesting to y'all. Y'all can put them in them chats, and I'm putting them shits up on the shows, especially the people with the memberships. If y'all in that motherfucking group chat, y'all got valid motherfucking words and rights over here. Facts. That's a fact. Like, that's just a fact. So even with it, and it's better. I don't know why other people got their group chats. And it's better because the people that are in that group chat, I'm waiting for Dog Soldier too. The people that are in that group chat, I know if something is going on YouTube, there is a support system right there that'll make sure my head stay on a swivel level, if that makes sense. Instead of me having to flip out or go crazy or address something, at least I can hear from my peoples whether something should be addressed or should be left alone. Because I'm on go time with these niggas now. Like, I'm going to keep it funky with you. Like, I don't know what niggas thought, you know what I'm saying, because I'm peaceful. But if you can't give me a conversation and bring forth or prove anything that I've done wrong to disrespect you or disrespect your name, you should not have my name in your mouth. This is my platform. This is my family we started. And anything that's going to be disruptive to the peace we got with each other over here, I will make executive decisions. And that's just simple and plain. If I say to you one time something and me and you talked about it and I give you example of reasons why I may have said or felt a certain way, that's just what it is. Man, we got all the motherfuckers coming. We got all the motherfuckers. We got them coming up. We got all. Why is it? You see how the trolls just don't want to just be nothing but a troll. Don't you understand? That's that shit that just, damn, like, can anybody just can we just go back to respecting when we have made mistakes and just give it up instead of just finding more and more reasons to ask questions that have been answered before the same question has been asked. If you ask me, why did I do something? I'm going to give you the reason why I did something. Just because you don't understand or agree with why I did something does not mean I'm going to sit up and keep going back and forth and talking to nobody about a decision that I have made in my head, except God. This is a fact. I'm not on YouTube to be going back and forth with people about what I feel as though is disruptive in a chat, especially a show that I am doing. At least give me that, y'all. I'm not talking to the people that say, I'm talking to the people that may have been blocked tonight. I'm talking to the people that may be in the bushes, because it's a bunch of people that's blocked. Please don't make me go to the alternative where I'm saying, if I'm going to have to be debating with somebody in my chat every night about why I felt as though one particular night your behavior might have been appropriate amongst us as in whole, I might just block you out of here for good. That's all. That is simple and as straight to the point as it's going to be. The same respect I give people when I've came to their chats, I want them to respect my chat. If something is in disagreement with what I am asking in their chats, I kindly remove myself from the chat. I don't type in the chat asking questions about someone not catering to my needs or what I feel as though I should be catered to. I will simply remove myself if I feel as though I'm in a situation that's uncomfortable to my mental or my spiritual peace, especially if I'm coming to support somebody. Oh, these niggas. Oh, we got to get rid of them. We got to get they. Boy, what time is it? It's 3:13, y'all. You know who I think that is? Chilling with Chitlins. Yeah. Guess who you think this is, nigga? Guess who you think this is, nigga? I can hear a stupid ass saying that shit. But you know what? I told y'all, these are the hours when people have the most on their mind. And before we get a whole night of people just coming in, destroying what we got, if y'all ain't got nothing else to talk about, let me know. We can end this live. And I'll be going live tomorrow because we had a great live. I'm glad I got to get off my chest how I felt about the whole situation with Titi, because she's a great person. I want everybody to put their prayers in and make sure that she comes back stronger than her presence was today, because she's a powerful sister and we need her energy. To this Bobby Hampton dude that liked to fish all day, I know you're upset because I blocked you. I know it. I know it. It's okay. So, Henny, you said if I was a real person, I would rethink what I said. I would rethink my actions of blocking you out of my chat because of sexual misconduct that you have, disregarding who it's against. That I heard you out of your mouth say that you were arrested for, but you were found not guilty. I asked a great deal of people in this chat that I have a respect for, was I wrong for blocking you out of my chat? And they said unanimously that I was not wrong. So whatever thing you got in your head where you feel as though you got to be in people's chats, typing out paragraphs to me about why you should not be blocked, it's nothing else for us to talk about. For the nigga that's always fishing with these GGs, my dude, just be who you are, bro. Just because you blocked out of the chat, you can still be who you are. Big Dice is not going to hinder you from being whoever you think you are. Big Dice is not going to hinder you in no way, form, or fashion in real life or on YouTube for whomever you feel as though that you're supposed to be. September the 1st, we are going members only. For all the members, you are truly appreciated. I don't care what level that you have participated in or participate in. This goes to the members that are no longer members, the people that were once members, the people that came back as members, the people that have been continuous supporters and members. It's all the same love. But we going members only. And I think if we go members only, we can build a hell of a motherfucking presence over here that'll be informative. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, y'all votes is just as important to me. So if y'all feel some people that y'all know in real life or in YouTube, what I'm saying in real life and YouTube, you know, in YouTube, like in real life, and you know each other characters, bring that shit to the table. But those of y'all that are in that group chat that we started, y'all are all cherished and loved dearly. I appreciate y'all. I'm about to give me some rest. Take Egypt out for the night. I'm going to end it with Jaffe. Ain't nothing but love, y'all. Peace.